Lesson 9.6, Triangle Midsegment. Triangle DEF is formed by, sorry that kind of cut off, by connecting the midpoints of the sides of triangle ABC. We're going to find some different things. So here's what's kind of cool about this is if I have side, this DF, sorry that's kind of hard to see, DF here, this is the midpoint. So this and this are equal, this and this are equal. It's all the middles. This side runs parallel to this side. That's one property of triangle midpoints. The other property is that it's always double this side to get the larger side. So if I have FD is 3, CB or BC is going to be double that, which is 6. Okay, I'm going to switch colors here. Then AC would be this side, is running parallel with this one. So I would double 4 and that would make that 8. And then the last side would be my AB, runs parallel with this 2, and it would be double 2, which is 4. And so the perimeter of ABC would be adding 8 plus 6 plus 4, which is 18. All right, number 2. Number 2, triangle RST is formed by connecting the midpoints of the side of triangle OPQ. Find the angles. So we talked about how the lines run parallel. So if I've got angle STQ, that's going to be right here. This line, this line here, is parallel to this line. So if I look at this angle right here at O, do you see how they're in the same place? These are my parallels, this is my transversal. These are corresponding angles. And so they're going to equal the same thing. So this will also be 75 degrees. Okay, then I have PSR. PSR is right here. Okay, so then I need to find an angle that is formed by the same things, and sometimes it takes me just a minute to find it. Oh, because this is running parallel. So I need to find a line that these share. So this angle right here and this one would be corresponding. So it's what the angles are formed by. They're formed by the same parallel side and then this outside of the triangle. So that would be 57 degrees. QST would be right here. It's formed by this line. And so I can look at this line as well. And so this would be my transversal. These are corresponding, so they would both be 48. And then angle ORT would be right here, ORT. And then that one is formed with, let's see, this line, this and this, which could be slid down to here because this line would be parallel with this, and then shares this side outside of the triangle. So that would also be 48 degrees. It's kind of like a weird puzzle. It kind of messes with your eyes a little bit. Right, number 3, in the diagram below of triangle EFG, H is the midpoint of EG and I is the midpoint of FG. We've got 2 expressions for the angles. What is the measure of an angle? So let's label the stuff. So we know that this is a midpoint, this is a midpoint. So I know these lines are parallel, which is going to come in handy because I'm dealing with angles. So the measure of angle GEF, which would be right here, that is 59 minus 7x. And GHI would be right here, is 7x plus 31. And so it looks to me like these would be corresponding angles. They would equal each other. And so I would set the expressions equal and solve. I'm going to add 7x. So now your x's don't cancel out. I thought for a minute they almost did, but they don't. Subtract 31. Be 28 equals 14x. Divide by 14. So x is 2. But that's not what it asked. It asked for the measure of GEF, which was this expression. So I'm going to have 59 minus 7 times 2, which is 59 minus 14, which is 45 degrees. So that's how you deal with the angles. Number 4 in the diagram below, a triangle MNO. P is the midpoint of MO, Q is the midpoint of NO. PQ, now it's a segment length. PQ, so here to here, is negative 5x plus 62, and then MN is 6x minus 4. What is the measure of PQ? And so we talked about how a mid-segment is going to be half of this, or it takes 2 of these to make this one. So I'm going to double the mid-segment to equal the outside of the triangle. Distribute, I get negative 10x plus 124. I'm going to add 10. Be 16x. And so I'm going to have to add 4. Be 128. 128 divided by 16 is 8. But it asked for PQ, which is here. So negative 5 times 8 is negative 40 plus 62 would be 22. We don't know what that's measured in, but it has a length of 22.